Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to another stream. Ladies and gentlemen, the streams don't finish. Just because the season's over doesn't mean that the streams finish. We're here building up. You get me? We're here building up you guys' excitement. Hopefully, inshallah, with more transfers, to be fair, for the Liverpool season. So there's a lot for us to discuss. There's a lot for us to talk about. I'm here to do the tier list. I'm here to do player ratings. I was outside. I literally just got home like 5 seconds ago. You get me? So big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing. And I just want to say thank you for all you guys' love in the month of May. You guys will not regret hitting the like button and subscribing to This is Football because we've got plenty of content coming your way. Matisse is coming on This is Football. 11 p.m. UK time this Sunday, inshallah. Tomorrow we have the FA Cup watch along. We've got Il Ahwa. And I'm possibly getting, a big YouTuber for the United review this Sunday as well. So there's so much content coming your way. You won't even know what hit you. So please do hit the like button, do subscribe. You get me, all you incredible, amazing people. I don't want to keep stopping the stream to tell you to like and subscribe or show you how, because you guys should know how by now. You get me? So, guys, I actually, thought maybe I needed your help with like the whole tier list stuff. Because I actually really don't know like certain players where to rank them and stuff. I actually don't know where to put certain players. Because sometimes expectation comes into all this as well. Like the expectation levels play a role, bro. Like the expectation levels are a thing. Whether we like it or not, in football, it's a thing. Where you're expected to be, how you're expected to perform, all that type of stuff. And I feel like that's important because we always ignore that sometimes. Like sometimes we always ignore that sometimes as football fans. And we don't take that serious. So let's get to it. Love to all of you guys. Please get the likes up, please subscribe, all of that good stuff. So big up to, first and foremost, let me shout out the super chatters. Big up to Ray. Actually, I'm gonna take that back, not big up to Ray, but big up for the super chat. Big up to Ray, who says, how dare you? There's no debate who's been our best player this season. Virgil van Dijk has been clear of everyone. People bigging up fraud Mac Allister for a good 3 months. Guys, let me ask the chat a question. Let me ask you the chat a question. On a real. Are you guys not bored of this rhetoric by Ray? Like, are you guys actually not bored of it at this point? Imagine actually claiming that Mac Allister's only been good 3 months. Bro, says who Macallister has been good 3 months? Bro, where does this guy like get these things from? I have no idea. Like where like how does he think, oh, Macallister's only been good 3 months, Yeah, he says who he's been good 3 months. He's been good for so much longer than 3 months. I don't know. This guy watches football with like something other than his eyes. 100%, I'm convinced of it. Ray, there's something wrong with you. LFC Aaron says, big up to my favorite YouTube streamer who'll watch the replay in the morning. Aaron, if you're watching this on the replay, big up to you, my brother. Always showing support to the channel, always showing love. Commander-in-Chief, you get me out here, making sure everyone's liking the video, making sure everyone's subscribing. Big up to you. And the mods as well, always doing their jobs. Big up to you guys. Please hit the like button, subscribe. Big up to Aaron, man. What a guy. Always showing us love, man. My brother. Big up to 6UCL says, bro, they are taking inside the NBA from us. I saw, man, it's real sad news. Charles Barkley and Shaq and the guys. I really like watching them as well, specifically during the NBA. Anyway, let me show you guys the tier lists. You get me? And if you guys have any recommendations of an idea of a tier or anything like that, please let me know. I genuinely sometimes need your help in it. So let me know first and foremost if you see everything perfectly. If you can't, we can zoom in a little bit. One more zoom, you get me? Doesn't hurt anyone. Top 3, fantastic. Average, always injured, get ready to learn Chinese. That's like the bottom tier, So let me know, do you guys think there needs to be a different tier or another tier or any of that type of stuff? Maybe like you have a word for it or something, because I actually don't know where can I go with all this, to be honest with you. So that's what I'll say. So this is the tier list right here. And okay, you know what? We can add a tier list. Maybe done better than expected. Let me add a row below. Okay. Let me just go better than expected. Done. I think that's the only thing. Always injured. I don't know about this always injured stuff. خلاص, let's keep it this way. This way is good now. Better than expected. You get me? Hey, Toka. You know how you can change that, innit? Anyway, hit the like button, guys. Subscribe. 95 people in here already. We ain't even started yet. You get me? So please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is you watching us. I just want to show the chat quickly if you don't know how to like the video. I just want you to... Hello? Load, fraud. Don't pay for this internet so you don't load. I want you to hit this X button, hit this like button right here. Yalla, let's get up to 50 likes ASAP. So, let me show you guys where are we going with this. So, let's start with the first player. Cody Gakpo. Man, Cody. Here's the thing. You get me? 1 second. Let me just go up right there. Cody Gakpo, I'll be very disingenuous if I put him here or here. Very disingenuous. This is where I'm looking at. Always injured, and we ain't gonna go to get ready to learn Chinese stuff. I think for Cody Gakpo, averages is fair enough. I'll tell you why averages is fair enough. The reason why I put Cody Gakpo in the average tier is we expected more of the guy. Like, there's more expectations on Cody Gakpo to play a bit better. I mean, like, literally at the end of the season, he done really well, started playing on the left wing, started cooking for us a little bit. But I feel like if I put him anywhere below average, it's not good. And if I put him like better than expected, then we're all lying to each other, because Cody Gakpo did not perform better than expected. Cody Gakpo probably performed a bit less than expected, to be honest with you. And the reality is, you know, maybe we all thought that this was the season that, you know, he was gonna kick on a little bit, but he never kicked on, unfortunately. And it'll be very disingenuous of me to go anywhere below, like above or below average. I think this one right here, perfect ranking. Let's go for Kostas Tsimikas. And I'm going to go straight away and put him in the top 3 category. People think I'm joking. I'm actually not. I think Kostas Tsimikas was absolutely incredible today, this season. Whenever he got the assist in the Carabao Cup final, if that was Robertson, he would have hit first man. That's just the reality. You get me? And, you know, the truth is, this guy, every time he came on the... I'm just joking, guys. I'm just joking. Calm down. Relax. Kostas Tsimikas goes into the better than expected tier. I'll tell you why he goes into better than expected tier. What is expected of Kostas Tsimikas? What's expected of Kostas Tsimikas is to come in when the left back is injured and perform well. Okay? So the reality is, Andy Robertson got injured. Joe Gomez was injured. And Tsimikas was cooking. Kostas Tsimikas was playing for us. He had a series of like 10 games or so, and he was playing really good in them. The guy locked up Phil Foden at the Etihad. He got the assist for the Carabao Cup final. No one can claim that Kostas Tsimikas is crap or horrible or horrendous, to be honest with you. He's just performing better than expected for what's expected of him. Guys, when I first started this tier list, people need to understand, we're going based off of expectations. That's also important. I cannot sit up here and act like what's expected of Tsimikas is exactly what's expected of like, you know, Alisson or something. He's a backup left back. Got a good run of games, started performing well. But yeah, this is where we put him. Now, next on the list is Bajcetic. And I know, like, you know, just for Bajcetic, I'm going to change this from always injured to injured. And this is the thing with Bajcetic. Like, there is nothing for us, and I mean all of us. No one in this chat can say a negative or positive word about Bajcetic, because the guy's just simply been injured. The guy's been injured all year long. The guy's not like, you know, came up here and started performing well or not well. The guy hasn't played because he's been injured. Apparently, he keeps growing and stuff, and he has like this crazy growth spurt where he's becoming like 6'5" or something, which means it's good for us because it increases his physicality, which is something that, you know, that's required of him. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Hopefully he can cook next season. Hopefully he can, you know, stay fit the rest of the season. So yeah, that's what I'll say for Bajcetic. Next on the list is Alisson Becker, and Alisson Becker goes into the fantastic category. Alisson Becker would have easily been here. Alisson Becker would have easily been here, right? He would have easily been here. However, the only reason why Alisson Becker is in the tier below is literally the fact that he got injured. Nothing else. I cannot say a single negative word about Alisson Becker. And as a matter of fact, I'll say this. We're really lucky the fact that the club employs Alisson Becker, because he's by far the best goalkeeper in the world. I mean, the fact that, Courtois was injured and stuff like that. Guy came on, performed really well. Wait, what? What did I just say? Oh yeah, Courtois was injured. Obviously, he was the best keeper in the world because there's no other competition. Some people say Alisson or Ederson is a... Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Alisson, Ederson is not a conversation. I see there's a couple of guys in the chat who aren't even Liverpool fans. Tell me who you think is better, Alisson or Ederson? Because consensus agreement on any panel shows I go or any of that type of stuff is basically that Alisson's the best goalkeeper in the world. And I feel actually this season even his distribution was levels. The guy's been playing really well for us, and I genuinely wouldn't I have no negative word to say about the guy. And actually, if I'm Michael Edwards, I probably give Alisson Becker a 5-year extension. Like, I give him a 5-year extension. I say, listen, you could stay at the club as long as you want, because the guy is, the guy is just absolutely incredible, to be honest with you. So we have to put Alisson Becker in the category of fantastic. He would have been here. Here's the thing, okay? Alisson would have been here. He would have been in the top 3 performers. The only problem is he just got injured. You know why I'm tired? You know why I'm tired? You know why Hussam does rants on football YouTube? Because the club still has this. I don't want to swear. I do not want to swear. The club still employs this motherfucker right here. You bastard. You cost me a double. Ni hao. Ni hao, motherfucker. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for him to just get sold and we can just move on. Every time I see his face, I get irritated. He's one of the couple of players in this Liverpool squad that if I saw him, I genuinely wouldn't even ask for a picture or anything. I cannot stand this guy. He cost me a Champions League against Atletico Madrid because we came back. Wijnaldum scored the goal and then he decided to give the ball to Llorente. I'm never forgiving him. You guys, listen, you guys are better men than me if you are forgiving. I will never not be forgiving. You guys forgive, innit? I ain't trying to forgive no one. I am not trying to forgive no one. Ni hao, motherfucker. Fuck off. I said I'm not going to swear and I said about 500 swear words. On the other side, Quivin Kelleher. See what happens when you're actually a good goalkeeper? We put you in the better than expected category. Why is Kelleher in the better than expected category? Because we have to go by expectations. Do we expect Kelleher to be the best goalkeeper in the world? No, we do not. Has he played better than expected? The answer is yes. Alisson got injured. Kelleher came in, made important saves in important games for us. You get me? Did not cost me any game. The only game where you could say he was a little bit on the ropes was Fulham at home. If you guys remember, Fulham, the game that we won 4-3. Kelleher, to be honest with you, like obviously exceeded expectations, his performances. So he performed better than I expect of him to perform. That's why I have to put him in this category. And that's just the reality, and that's just the truth of the matter. So that's what I'll say. So for me, Kelleher goes into this category, and I feel like this is the first season, and I don't know, guys, if you noticed this. This is the first season where it's like Kelleher came out of the zone, because he was always a good goalkeeper, but this season he kind of took it to the next level, became the best, or second best after Ortega, second best backup goalie in the league. Guy was performing really well, came in, did what's expected of him, and there's nothing negative to say. So we're not going to sit up here and discuss Kelleher for 5 hours. So Kelleher goes into the better than expected. Joey G. Joe Gomez. For fuck's sake. Joe Gomez. What do you guys think of Joe Gomez? Because Joe Gomez last season was absolutely crap. Let's just say it as it is. Last season, Gomez was crap. He had a comeback this season, performed really well. You know, infamously, I gave him the nickname Ice Spice last season. When he was playing left back for us, we were really solid. He was playing really well. There's nothing negative to say about the guy. You know what I'm actually going to do for Joe Gomez? I'll tell you what I'm going to do for Joe Gomez. I'm actually going to put Joe Gomez in the fantastic category. And I'll tell you why. This is Joe Gomez's redemption arc. This is Joe Gomez's redemption arc. Joe Gomez redeemed himself in the eyes of so many Liverpool fans this season, me included. Me included. And I see there's people disagreeing in the chat. Some people saying better than expected, which is fair. Some people are saying fantastic, which is fair. Top three is way too far. You get me? But he redeemed himself in our eyes and a lot of Liverpool fans' eyes, because last season, guy kind of played like shit, to be honest with you. Let's just say it as this last season, he just wasn't performing to the levels expected of Joe Gomez. And he redeemed himself this year. And actually, he even played in the position that isn't even his position. Guy played left back, played right back, played all over the pitch. It would be interesting to check how many games he played in centre back to begin with, you know, for Joey G. You get me? So we put him in that category, which I think is fair. You get me? It's a fair category to put Joe Gomez in. So I'm going to put him in fantastic. Virgil van Dijk. I'm just thinking in my head out the remaining players who the top three is. You know what? I feel like we need a new tier list. Let me add a new tier list. Add a row above. Sometimes good. Sometimes crap. That's the best thing. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put Cody Gakpo here. You get me? Because I feel like maybe that's a fairer category to put him in, no? Do you guys think that's a better category for Cody Gakpo? I think that's a better category for Cody Gakpo. Virgil van Dijk. Obviously, one of the best centre-backs in the league this season, if not the best. Absolutely incredible performances from Virgil van Dijk this season. And speaking of redemption, Virgil van Dijk came this season after, let's be honest, chat, probably one of his worst seasons last season. One of his worst years last year. Virgil van Dijk had one of his worst seasons last year. The guy, you know what holds bleeds red? You actually make a valid point for once in your life. I feel like this is actually a pointless tier right here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to delete it. You're right. This is so pointless. Just keep it as average, innit? Just keep it as average. This guy right here, speaking of redemptions, you know, we spoke about Joe Gomez's redemption. Let's talk about Virgil van Dijk's redemption. Everyone here agrees, last season, Virgil van Dijk was subpar. Let's just say it as it is. Last season, it's just, you know, he wasn't good. He wasn't incredible. He didn't perform to the level. And this season, he rose. He rose to the occasion multiple times. You get me? And look at TKA claiming Netherlands. Are you going to be supporting Netherlands or Turkey, fraud? And if Netherlands play Turkey, who are you supporting? Let me know. Imagine the Euro final is Netherlands versus Turkey. Who's TKA supporting? Anyway, I'm putting him in the top three category. And I think this guy was just absolutely incredible for us this season. Captain, obviously, led by example. I am not in the Tom Little school of thought who blames the defense for why we didn't win the league this season. So I don't necessarily go to Virgil van Dijk as the reason. And let's also remember, there's another thing that actually works in the favor of Virgil van Dijk. The fact that Virgil van Dijk played with Quansah, Gomez, Matip, Konate, every centre-back known to existence, basically. So, yeah, he obviously is in the top three category. Ibrahima Konate. Where do I put Konate, man? See, this is where I need you guys' help. I actually need you guys' help. Obviously, Konate has not been fantastic, and obviously he hasn't been better than expected. It's one of two. We either go injured or we go average. And you know how we can finally get to the bottom of this? Konate stats. Let's check. Konate's played 22 Premier League games. That's actually, to be fair, more than the last 2 seasons. I think Ibrahima Konate has raised his own standard. Ibrahima Konate has raised his own standard. Ibrahima Konate has take it to the next level, to be honest with you. And for his own standards, the guy that was our best player in a Champions League final simply isn't the same guy that we were watching week in, week out. I hope he makes a better comeback. I hope he comes back even stronger, even better, even, more electric than ever before. It would be unjust of me to put him in injured because he's actually played more Premier League games this season than the last 2. So I'm actually just going to go average because, once again, we're going based off of what's expected of you, bro. We're going based off what's expected. We're getting expectations matter, bro. Expectations matter. And the reality is, Ibrahima Konate, based on the expectations, he's just... he's just not delivered. He's just not delivered. Big up to Joe Cavalier, who says, FSG not spending to keep key players. Mac has been very specific exit clause. Slot will not fix Diaz and Nunez. Mo was leaving last year and risk to leave now. Here's the thing that I'll tell you, Joe. I feel like as the transfer window, continues, obviously things might unravel more and more and more, and we might get more and more and more details with the situation currently happening at Liverpool Football Club. So, I hear where you're coming from, bro, but I'm not quite sure if I think it's you know what it is. I just see people saying stuff like, maybe Slot can fix him, maybe blah blah blah. I'll be honest with you, Diaz and Nunez cannot be fixed even by Pep Guardiola. Let's not sit up. I'm not going to sit up here and waffle, to be honest with you. So it's time for him to go. So tell me, where should we put Robertson, chat? This is where I need your help again. Oh, Andy Robertson. Where should I put him? Thank you so much, Joe, by the way, for the super chat. Where should I put Andy Robertson? Where shall I put Andy Robertson? Yo, big up, Jamie. Where should I even put Robertson? I'm going to be so honest with you. I don't even think he's... You guys are saying average. I'm sorry. This is going to be the first one. People think I have an agenda on Andy Robertson. I proved it 100 times during games. I genuinely don't have an agenda on the guy. I just think he's been absolutely crap this season. He has been. I don't care about the goals that he scored against West Ham. I'm not going to measure a left back using the goals that he scored. This guy's crossing has been absolutely dreadful. His crosses have hit first man 80% of the time. His corners, you get me, have hit, first man. Let me ask you guys a question. Genuine question to everyone in the chat. If Andy Robertson took the corner in the Carabao Cup final, are we going to penalties? Be honest. I genuinely want to ask you guys this. For real, I'm genuinely asking. I'm not even trying to be controversial. I'm not even trying to say anything wild. Genuinely, I'm just saying. Guys, be honest. Even if you like Robertson, be honest. If Robertson took the corner, are we going to penalties? That's Tsimikas crossed. Be for real, chat. Be for fucking real. Be for real once in your life. This is your opportunity. You know what? Cave? I'm actually going to give you the respect because you have been someone who's been super chatting the channel, always showing us love. You know what? You're right. Respect only for Cave. You get me? Thank you. But goodbye. Happy now? Now I'm not disrespecting the guy. Now I'm not putting him next to Adrian San Miguel. You are correct. You are correct. You are correct. If I put him next to Adrian San Miguel, I'm just saying, you get me? If you want to, I cannot put him next to Adrian. You're correct. You know, so I'm just giving like thank you, but time to say goodbye. I think that is the fairest way. Kave, are you happy now? Are you happy now? Thank you, but it's time to say goodbye because we have to move on. We have to move on. I've already explained my logic 100 times. I'm explaining it again. Logic dictates you keep the backup and you sell the starter. And let me ask you a genuine question. Did you guys watch Ait Nouri against us? You see my taste. You see my taste. You know who I've wanted? I've wanted Nkunku. I've wanted Paqueta. I've wanted the best of the best. I wanted the ballers, bro. I wanted the ballers. I wanted the guys that come on here and make an impact and a difference. I wanted the ballers. All along, I wanted the ballers. Bro, when I saw Ait Nouri, a tear almost fell in my eye. I was like, damn, this is exactly what we're missing. And I feel like with Andy Robertson, it's genuinely time to move on. Genuinely time to move on. So I'm going to put respect on the guy's name and put him in that category. Not going to go over the top. Everyone happy now? Matip. Obviously, there's only one correct answer with Joel Matip. Listen, it's been the same fucking story. This is my problem with this. This is my problem with this Liverpool era, like towards the end. Everyone knows I've never turned on Klopp once. Everyone knows who's been watching me for the longest time. They know. I have not said a single negative. Like I never said the words Klopp out. I never said anything about Klopp out. You get me, guys? Like I'm just being for real with it. I'm just being for real. Like this Klopp loyalty thing is so jarring sometimes. Like it's just so jarring. Like you just want to hug and kiss everyone. Guys, Matip was in everyone in the chat knows. Even Rere knows that Matip is gonna get injured all the time. Come on, man. Everyone knows Matip is injury prone. Like, fuck's sake. I just don't understand why we kept him to begin with, you know? But we'll say thank you to Matip for your services. You get me? Incredible once again in like the 5 games you played this season. Now, we get to this guy. Once again, just like Alisson Becker, he could be here. If we're going based off of what we saw at the start of the season, he is here. But because he got injured and Connor Bradley came in and started playing football, we have to put Trent Alexander-Arnold in the fantastic debate. Trent Alexander-Arnold, ladies and gentlemen, whether people like it or not, this is the opinion that you can argue with the wall. Argue with your wall. Trent Alexander-Arnold is the best right back in the world. I couldn't care less what anyone says. I couldn't care less what you think, respectfully. He is the best right back in the world, and he showed levels at the start of the season. We all remember the cold celebration to the Manchester City fans. Equalizer at the Etihad. Bro, which right back in the world does this type of stuff? He's not normal. And I still remember last season trying to defend Trent Alexander-Arnold to this fan base. People saying, Trent, fuck off out my club and shit. Like, bro, what is wrong with you? Trent Alexander-Arnold is the best right back on this planet. And you know what's actually funny? You see how as soon as you say Trent, the Chelsea fans spawn. Habibi, Reece James is in a relationship with a nurse. Be quiet. Now, you see these two right here, Alisson, Trent, right? These two could easily be here, okay? But I'll say this about Trent and Alisson. I spoke to Nobbins, shout out Nobbins, and we were talking about the whole team of the season stuff, and we were having that debate, and he was like, you know what's funny? He's like, at the start of the season, when we were doing the team of the season stuff, we were actually putting Trent and Alisson straight away in the team of the season. It's actually not even a debate. We kind of done team of the seasons at the start of the year. Go watch. And everyone's like, Trent's my vote for right back. Alisson's my vote. for goalkeeper. It was the easiest thing ever. Why? Because they were playing at that level. The only problem is they both got injured. And that's just unfortunate reality. So yeah, but that's where I put Trent, me personally, in it. That's where I put Trent. Now we go on to next. Wataru Endo. Tell me where we should put Endo, chat. Because people might think I have an agenda or whatever. Tell me. You tell me where should I put him. You tell me where I should put the guy. Let me know. Where should I put him? Because this becomes the $1 million question. Becomes the $1 million question. Where do we put Wataru Endo? Tell me. I think there's only one fair category. And it's right here. I was going to go fantastic. But then I remember the couple of stinkers he had. So I'm going to put him here. Listen, Wataru Endo is the guy. Big up Ed in the chat as well, my brother. Wataru Endo is the guy that one of the few things I've gotten about my club wrong, and I admit when I get things wrong, that's fine. Everyone gets things wrong. He's close to fantastic, but I'm going to put him in better than expected. He came in. He was essentially supposed to be like the 5th, 6th option. His performances warranted him starting and playing even in certain big games. And that just shows me the trust that Jurgen Klopp had in him. Bro, Wataru Endo came in this season. No one expected anything of him. You get me? No one had crazy expectations. The guy was bought for like, what, 15 million euros or something, 50 million pounds. I don't even know. And he played to a very, 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 very good level. You know what? I'm going to do it. I don't give a fuck. I'm actually going Endo and fantastic. The reason why I'm going Endo and fantastic is, bro, given his transfer value, given the way that he played this season, it feels wrong to put him in better than expected. Yeah, I'm having a black coffee. Always black coffee. I'm gonna be honest with you, guys. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not arrogant. I will admit. I will admit when I'm wrong. I'm not arrogant. I said at the start of the season, Endo might just be Arthur Melo 2.0, and I got it wrong. 100% I was wrong. And the guy has performed really well, given the expectations. I mean, Toka said it in the chat 100 million times. Endo was brought in to be looked at as the Milner replacement. And you start your way, you force your way to start as the lone 6 for a Jurgen Klopp side. That shit ain't easy. So I'm going to put respect on Endo's name. I'm going to put him in fantastic. Chat, are you happy with that? Are you happy with that, chat? Are you happy with that, chat? That's the $1 million question. Are you happy with that? I think that's actually quite a fair place to put him. That's quite a fair place to put him. Anyway, by the way, before we carry on, big up to Joe, big up to 6 UCLs, Aaron, and even Ray, the bozo for the super chats. Not all 4 of you are bozos, only Ray's a bozo. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Shout out to all the super chatters. You guys are the bloodline of this football. You guys are what keep the channel alive. So thank you to all of you guys. Please slap the like button. Come on, it helps the channel out. Like, share, subscribe, keep commenting, keep getting involved. You get me, big up all the super chatters as well. So let's carry on. Endo goes in fantastic. Thiago, bro, Thiago Alcantara, bro. Guys, Thiago Alcantara made 1 Premier League appearance. It was away at the Emirates. He made 1 Premier League appearance away at the Emirates, and he actually played like shit for half an hour as well. I don't know how long he played. Listen, Thiago, thank you very much, Habibi. I'm sure you'll make a fantastic manager some point down the line, but yeah, injured is this the best place to put him. Dominic Szoboszlai. This is one that divides opinions, you know. This is one that divides opinions. Where do you guys put Dominic Szoboszlai? Because if I was doing this, let me just say this, yeah. If I was doing this in like September, he'd be here. Literally, he'd be here if I was doing this in September. Where are you guys putting Dominic? Tell me. I need your help. I actually don't know. I'm really not gonna like make the bad performances cloud everything. At the end of the season, he was playing maybe like at a 3 or a 4 out of 10 level. I accept that. 5. But at the start of the season, he was putting in 8s, 9s, 10s. You get me? He was playing really well. We remember the goals he scored as well and stuff. He started off as like top 3, you know? We were putting him even in combined 11s, if you guys remember. We're going like, yeah, Szoboszlai, let's go, combined 11 player and shit like that. But I think average is fair. That's where I'm putting him. Him and Gakpo have had opposite trajectories in this Liverpool team. Szoboszlai started over here, ended over here. Cody Gakpo started over here, ended over here. So, you know, we have to balance it out. And by the way, for all the people who call me toxic and negative and all that type of stuff, I'm always willing to give Dominic Szoboszlai another season. I'm not the type of guy who just wants to get rid of players directly. I really do give players chances, including Donkey. Everyone got a chance from me. But when you show me your colors 100 times in a row, I am going to turn on you. And I'll be honest with you, everyone in the chat, listen, if next season starts with a new manager and a new system, and he's playing like in his preferred position or whatever the hell, and he's not performing well, maybe then we have to go like, could possibly be a flop. But right now it's way too early. And I really want to give him another chance. I really want to give him another chance at Liverpool. Next up. Can I just show you guys something? No debate. Van Dijk clear of everyone. People bigging up the fraud Macallister. Shall I play the clip, chat? Shall I play the clip? Shall I play the clip? Listen to Ray's fantastic opinion on Alexis Macallister. Shout out, I think it was Warrior who sent me this clip or someone. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy.
In the chat, you want him sold. Is that the case? Did you say
Nah,
sell
I
him?
just said send him back to Brighton as a joke, innit?
Oh, okay. All right, first. Go on.
But like, if he continues these, if he does continue these performances, then I will like genuinely say send him back to Brighton. Do you get what I mean? But like, if he continues this, but like, I'm just judging him based on what I've seen so far at Liverpool, and I haven't been. Callis Rizzi's the Argentinian Harry Winks, like
Jesus.
I know it might be too early to say it, but you know what? I'm just going.
You think?
I mean, to be fair, the quality, they have similar qualities. To be fair.
Sure, Jesse.
They have similar qualities. I'm not.
Just sure, man. This Jess guy, yo.
I'm just saying. I've watched Harry Winks. Like Harry Winks at his best. Well, Harry Winks at his best went to the Bernabeu away and was possible. Just saying.
The Argentinian Harry Winks. Well, where would you guys put Alexis Macallister? Because I'm putting the quote-unquote Argentinian Harry Winks in the top 3. And I'll be honest with you. I am going to debunk this whole logic, apparently, that he had a purple patch. Guys, let's not be Chelsea fans. Let's actually have real football conversation. I accept that Alexis Macallister at the start of the season wasn't playing levels. You know why? Because he's not a lone DM. It's not his position. He's not a lone DM. The guy is simply not a lone DM. And because he's not a lone DM, it's normal for him to take a little bit of period to adjust. Let me ask you one thing, chat. Name one thing that Macallister can do on the pitch. Dribble, he can dribble. Defend, he can defend. Attack, he can attack. Pass, he can pass. Shoot, Fulham, he can shoot. Bro, take penalties, clutch penalty against Manchester City. Should have had another one at the end as well, when Doku gave him a sweet chin music. I honestly don't have a single negative word to say about Alexis Macallister. And let me just say this to everyone in the chat. Let me say everyone to everyone in the chat. Let me just say this to Bashar. Guys, let me just say this. I've been live for the last 40 minutes. I've only gotten 5 super chats, alhamdulillah. I will never, ever, ever ask any of you guys to send me a super chat. Please never apologize, Bashar. You're my brother. People sometimes send me messages apologizing that they can't send super chats. Listen, we're a community. We're a family. We're here to have fun on YouTube. We're here to enjoy each other's company. We're here to talk football. Never, ever, ever apologize for not being able to send a super chat. Don't worry about it. Wallahi adi. Just hit the like button, subscribe, enjoy the show with the rest of the incredible people in the chat. Bro, there's a reason why this channel doesn't have memberships and stuff like that. We do things differently. You send a super chat, we read it out, we shout you out, but don't ever have to apologize. I hate when people apologize. It's like, sorry, I can't super chat the channel. It's okay, Habibi. It's okay. I love you all. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's people who don't send super chats the whole time. I have no problem with any of you guys. I love you all. The only person I have a problem with is probably one of the guys that super chats the most. You get me? Rare. I don't have a problem with. Other than that, I genuinely love you all, man. Don't worry about not being able to send me super chats. I know how life is. Don't worry about it. Habibi Bashar, wallahi. Anyway, with Alexis Mac Allister, guys, it just took him a little bit of time to readjust. It just took him a little bit of time to readjust. Wallahi, it's not that deep. Like, the guy is not a lone 6. He's not a lone DM. He played completely differently at Brighton. And it's just, I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh my God, Mac Allister is the Argentinian Harry Winks. He's been by far a top 3 performer. And guess what? He's played from August till May. Let me actually quickly check how many games Alexis Mac Allister has played. Mac Allister has played 33 games. He's got 5 goals, 5 assists as the DM. He has 10 GA as the DM. As the DM. He has 10 GA. He has 10 GA as the DM. No way I'm going to say anything negative about Mac Allister. He's him. He's him. Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones. One of the other guys that actually got my redemption, because I was fully against Curtis Jones. Fully against him. But the guy has been 100% better than expected. Guys, sometimes you have to give credit where it's due. Sometimes you simply have to give credit where it's due. Curtis Jones came into the season. Many people like myself and others did not rate him, did not say anything, extremely positive about the guy. It was probably the other way around. We probably said a couple of negative things about him. He's nearly in the fantastic zone. You get me? He's this close to being fantastic. But I feel like fantastic is a tier too high. So we're going to put him better than expected because the guy really performed better than expected. And actually, a little bit, his injury hurt us because he was starting to get into his zone. He was starting to get into his mojo, his moment, keeping the ball well for us. So, that's what I'll say. So that's what I'll say. So for me, Curtis Jones is better than expected. And once again, I know recency bias hurts my people. If it were, if we're going to go like based on the last 5 games, we'll put Elliott here, But if we have to go based on the season, Elliott is better than expected. That's what I'll say about Harvey Elliott. And I'll tell you why I'll say this about Elliott and Jones. I feel like Elliott and Jones have had 2 reverse starts for the season. And both of them are kind of like, the reverses of what's his name? The reverses of each other. Curtis Jones at the start of the season was balling out. Towards the end, he got a little bit injured. We couldn't see him. Harvey Elliott started balling out. Big up my wand. What a name. Are you from Kurdistan? Big up to you. Started balling out at the end of the season. And listen, it's better to arrive late than never arrive. You get me? And eventually he arrived. Eventually he made it to the stage. You get me? Eventually he started cooking. But was it too little too late? Possibly, because we could have needed a little bit more, at the start of the season. But we have to say big up because the guy arrived. The guy arrived, and I'm going to put him in better than expected because I feel like fantastic is a step too far because the people in fantastic were like that guy, basically. Ryan Gravenberch. This one's going to be one that divides opinion. Where do you guys put Ryan Gravenberch? Tell me. Oh, you're from Canada. Big up, but I mean, like, what's your ethnicity? Because my one sounds like a Kurdistani name. Kurdish name, sorry. Where do you guys put Gravenberch? Everyone's in agreement in average. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a quick edit. Let's just stop with these semantics. Let's just go below average. Let's just put it below average. Maybe that way it helps you guys a little bit. Where do you put Ryan Gravenberch? Because Ryan Gravenberch had a few solid performances. Afghanistan, big up, bro. Few solid performances. I don't know, man. Where should we put the guy? That's actually a very good question. Where should we put him? Average or below average? Tell me. Average or below average, Gravenberch? I'll be honest with you. I see a player in him. I've seen signs. However, if I have to be fair, I have to do this. I have to do this just for fairness. For fairness sake. Guys, everyone remember the performance Emirates away? Everyone remember the performance Emirates away when he spent the whole game hiding? I lie to you, bro. That performance right there, yeah, that one was stinky still. I feel like below average is fair. Below average is fair for the guy. And yeah, I feel like maybe it's a bit. Yeah, if I put average, it's because he isn't as good as Szoboszlai or any of that, to be honest with you. So I think below average is fair enough. Let me read these two super chats before we get to the forward line. Big up to Cave, who says, keep it honest. Robo has been below average for 2 years, but cross has always been an issue. Even in his prime, he always has played first man. That's actually mad that you say that, Cave, because in his prime, let me remind you of Robertson's cross against Manchester City. Remember the season we won the league? Where Robertson crossed it to Mo Salah headed it in, we won 3-1. That wasn't a cross that you know. Andy Robertson played the cross as well when in 18-19 when we had scored the equalizer at the Etihad. Andy Robertson's crossing hasn't always been average. His crossing has been subpar lately. That's the thing. That's just the reality. But I still rather let him accept and hold bench and sit as backup. Not up to him to accept bench and he has to fight and push the starter. Here's my thing, Cabe. I understand where you're coming from. I genuinely do. And I said and I genuinely said this to Tom Little as well. Here's the thing. The problem is, let's all be objective and realistic. Andy Robertson is not going to accept, he is not going to accept being the bench player for Liverpool Football Club. He won't. It's not propaganda. It's not an agenda. It's not any of that stuff. The guy is not going to say, yeah, you know, let Ike Nouri play ahead of me. I'm going to be a bench player. He's not going to accept that. That's just the reality. And if you actually want to be ruthless, sorry, and you actually want to move on to the next level, it's time to go. It's time to go. But thank you so much to you, Cave. Speaking of big up Cave, Joe, 6 UCLs, Aaron, and Ray for the super chats. We're 10 likes away from 100 likes. Let's get to 100 likes ASAP. Please slap the like button. Please subscribe right here, right now. Now we get to the tasty segment. The reason why we lost the league. But first, let me finish with the forwards. Everyone just... Why is Ben Doak here? I have no idea. You get me? Can we remove Ben Doak? No, we can't remove Ben Doak. Okay, shall we just act like Ben Doak is Connor Bradley? Everyone act like Ben Doak is Connor Bradley, and let's just put him in better than expected. And this applies to Quansah. Now, some people might argue that you should put Quansah here, Hussam. I understand. If you want to put... Actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna... Yeah, just pretend he's Connor Bradley in it. You know what? I'm actually gonna go Quansah in fantastic. Given the expectations, given the player he is, given where he came from, given the story, I think fantastic is fair for Quansah. I really think fantastic is fair for Quansah. I don't even think that's a crazy opinion or anything. Fantastic is fair for Quansah. Now, shall we just get Jota out the way, chat? Shall we just get Jota out the way? Where should I put Jota? Where should I put Jota? Tell me. Where should I put Jota, chat? I need your help. Jota. Diogo Jota. Jota. My God. There you are, Nellis, you fraud. Man up. Nellis just messaged me. Oh my God, you're drinking black coffee. You're going to be up till 9 a.m. Man up. What should we go with Jota? Let me just check. How many games did Jota play this season? Jota stats. 21 games. For fuck's sake. 21 games for Diego Jota only this season, bro. Where should we put the guy? Guys, I really need your help. Tell me, where should I put him? I actually genuinely don't know. Average is too harsh, isn't it? I'm just gonna put him in the injured category. That's what I'm gonna put him, because I feel, you know what? I'm just gonna play it safe. I'm gonna put him in the injured category. Put him like over here though. Listen, we all know the guy's a goal scorer, but guys, like, you know, there'll come a point in time where we just have like need to have honest fucking conversations about the time in Jordan. It's 3:16 a.m. But for you guys, we always make content. Don't worry about it. Bro, this guy is so shit, man. Like, in terms of like availability. Like, I love Diogo Jota, but the guy is always fucking injured. Every time I need the guy, he's injured. He's there Brentford at home. But when I need him City at home and United away, he's not there. Like, it's just always injured. Always injury. I'm just going to put him in the injury category. I think that's the fairest thing. So, next up. Darwin Nunez. I don't want to be harsh on the guy. I don't want to be harsh on Darwin Nunez. Tell me where I should put Darwin Nunez. You tell me. You tell me. Where should I put Darwin Nunez?
你这个无用的混蛋，滚出我的俱乐部！你就是我们输掉联赛的原因。Get out of my club, you useless ass. You are the reason we lost the league.
Anyway. Ni hao! Ni hao! I heard the Chinese league is hiring. Shanghai Sharks needs a player. You get me? Shanghai Sharks needs a player. Shanghai Sharks are calling. You get me? Shanghai Sharks. Let's go. Let's go. Let me just check something real quick. Shanghai Sharks. Let me Google it. Shanghai Sharks. Shanghai Sharks. Let me check this quickly. Shanghai Sharks. They just lost to the Golden Bulls. Golden Bulls, Shanghai Sharks. Let's check. Eric Bledsoe is on the fucking Shanghai Sharks. That's the biggest fucking caveat ever. Who's on the Golden Bulls? Yeah, no one I recognize. There you are. Eric Bledsoe is here. That's mad. And he only got 7 points as well. That's insane. Let me Google something quickly. Can a football player sign for a basketball team? Let's just Google this quickly. Look at these Americans. They call hand egg. Eligibility for NBA draft. Let's check. Is Darwin Nunez eligible for NBA draft? Must be at least 19 years old. That's good. Any player who's not an international player must be at least 1 year removed from graduation. I think he should declare for the NBA draft. I think he should declare for the NBA draft. He's definitely not a Liverpool player. Guys, I'll be honest with you. I can accept any conversation about anyone. There you are. Of course, with the Nunez profile picture. See? Gakpo has more quality in his left testicle than Nunez has in his whole body. Stop. You know what it is? Darwin Nunez had like a 1 month purple patch. I think one of the worst things to ever happen to Liverpool is the fact that we drew Benfica in the Champions League and he scored 2 goals against us. If I just could go back in time, I would just change that game. Give me anyone but Benfica. Give me Real Madrid over Benfica just so we don't sign this guy. Bro, this guy has been one of the biggest mistakes in modern Liverpool history. I don't care what you say. Genuinely. Like, it genuinely gets to the stage where it's actually just pathetic if you just keep defending the guy over and over and over again. Wallah, what are you defending? 27 big chances missed. 27 big chances missed. Bro, like, honestly, what do we say? I hate Nunez more than Henderson. Henderson was crap. He was expired last season 100%. But the guy at least ran, you get me? And he was a midfielder. He, like, tackled and shit. And also, he did not cost 80 million pounds. The guy cost 80 million pounds, can't hit a barn door. Come on, man. Let's just quit waffling. Let's just say it as it is. Let's just say it as it is. Let's just say it as it is. I'm done with this guy. People who say we should keep Nunez, I don't know what your vision is. Luis Diaz. Where should I put Luis Diaz next? Where should I put Luis Diaz, chat? Tell me, where should Luis Diaz go? Where should Luis Diaz go? Need your help.
你除了运球之外一无是处，去巴塞罗那吧，别管我们了。You're good for nothing except dribbling. Go to Barcelona and leave us alone.
How did she say Barcelona in Chinese quickly?
你除了运球之外一无是处，去巴塞罗那吧，别管我们了。
Ni hao, habibi. Ni hao. Bro. This is genuinely the thing now. I'm actually stopping any Nunez and Diaz arguments anymore. I'm stopping any Nunez and Diaz arguments anymore because it's actually like talking to people who just don't know ball, so it's fucking pointless. Darwin Nunez misses 27 big chances, can't pass, can't shoot, can't create, can't do shit. Luis Diaz, dribble, do nothing. Dribble, do nothing. Dribble, do nothing. Bro, we get it. You're a dribbler. No one gives a fuck. Those two, it's time to leave, bro. It's genuinely, listen. Get ready. Because we need to get rid of them. And it's just this lack of ruthlessness is just what cost Liverpool to begin with. It's just the lack of ruthlessness is crazy. This is a great question from Nags Games here. Fantastic question. Big up to Nags Games. He says, Hussam, if you can only sell Diaz or Darwin, who are you choosing? I'm choosing Diaz. There's 136 of you in here. I want 136 answers right now. No life stories. Don't write me paragraphs. Wallahi, I don't care. Write me right now. Who would you sell if you had one choice? Big up to Nags Games for the super chats. Big up all the super chatters, man. We're out here at 1 a.m. UK time, 3:30 local Jordanian time, making streams, and I wouldn't change this for the world. Big up to the 150 loyal people. Who are you guys selling if you had one choice and one choice only? Let me know. Can I answer the question? It's actually literally 50-50 in the chat. You want me to do a poll? Okay, I'll do a poll right now. Make sure you guys are liking, by the way. We're literally just 2 likes away from 100. Let's get there. Let me do a poll real quick. I like Nags Games has caused the whole war. Okay. Who you selling? Diaz, Nunez. Poll has been instated. I'm gonna give you guys like 30 seconds to answer the poll. Poll is in the chat officially now. Poll is in the chat officially. Who are you selling, blood? I'll give you my answer after I read Bjorn's super chat. Big up to Bjorn. Notice how I actually say your name correctly as well, Bjorn. I don't say Bjorn. As an Arsenal fan, I look forward to preseason and Euro 2024. Sesko is young, but still a huge upgrade for Eddie. I wish that Liverpool wanted to. Listen, me and you are in the same position. Me and you are in the same position. If it wasn't us, I'd rather Arsenal win it. I didn't cave into the whole, oh my God. You know, the thing is, he's Arsenal fans are annoying. I never said any of that shit. I'm literally going to give you 30 more seconds to vote on the poll. You guys don't vote. It's a you problem. Like, listen, Bjorn, me and the Arsenal fans, we're buddies. You get me? We have no problems with each other. Only thing I'm going to say is, I don't think Sesko is good enough for where Arsenal are trying to be. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think Sesko is good enough for where Arsenal are trying to be. I'll be so honest with you. Whether it's because you cannot use Nketiah as the standard or the benchmark. You need to look higher than that. So now we check the results of the poll. 54% say Nunez and 46% say Diaz. Okay. Let me say this. Let me put Nags Games super chat up on the screen again. The reason why I would choose to sell Diaz now over Nunez is there is like a 2% possibility Nunez actually starts scoring goals. There is 0% possibility of Luis Diaz improving. This is who he is. He's 28 years old. He's not young. He's not going to get any better. We have to accept that the guy is simply a dribbler and nothing else. This is genuinely like I'm actually giving an objective, non-agenda, just factual answer. Guys, we have to accept Luis Diaz is 28. He's not going to change. This is it. You ask me my honest opinion, Nags, I give it to you. I'm just going to be completely honest. Bro, the guy's 28. This is it. He's not going to change. He's not going to become any better. He's not going to upgrade. He's not going to become whatever. Like, they're both crap. I'd sell both. But if you put a gun to my head and you're like, sell one of them, I'm selling Diaz. And also, for some reason, I don't know why, we're going to get more money for Diaz. 75 million. Bro, get rid now. Get rid now. And let's go to the most hated, overhated player, overhated superstar in the history of world football. You get me? This guy right here. Whether you like it or not, Mo Salah is in this category. And if he isn't in this category, he's in this category. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Mo Salah has forever been disrespected ever since he stepped foot into the English Premier League. Big up to Luke. He has always been disrespected from the second he stepped foot into this league. Egyptian Theo Walcott, 1 year wonder. He can't do it again. He can't do it again. He's not this. He's not that. Look at the players that we've had for Liverpool Football Club and the games that we've had this season. Manchester City at home comes on, creates the most dangerous chance of the game. Diaz sends it to the corner flag. Man City away assists the Trent goal. Man United at home, Gakpo, Nunez and Diaz were far worse than him by a mile that game. Man United away, once again, involved creatively, created multiple dangerous chances. Onana made a couple of good saves. Szoboszlai missed one. Diaz didn't shoot across from goal. Arsenal away, our worst performance of the season, he didn't even play. Arsenal at home sends Zinchenko back to Ukraine and scores a fantastic goal. Tottenham away from home creates a perfectly incredible assist that gets ruled out. Puts the ball on Diaz's feet on a plate for him to score. He doesn't score. Spurs at home cooked. Chelsea away, the assist to Luis Diaz. Let me give you guys harsh-hitting reality. Mo Salah, whether you like it or not, has had the most big chances created in the entirety of the league this season. Out of his 26 big chances created, only 6 of them were converted to assists. You know, Mo Salah is actually the reason why Darwin Nunez has any form of career or respect by any Liverpool fan. Because every time Nunez passes Salah the ball, he scores. I don't know why. So it goes into the GA column, and people are like, oh, Mo Hussam doesn't mention assists for Nunez. He has an agenda. Well, the guy's fucking shit, bro. Anyway, this is my tier list. For all the people who call me a Salah sexual, I actually think Macallister is our player of the season. I go Alexis player of the season. I go Virgil second, Salah third. In the fantastic category, we've got Trent Alexander-Arnold. We've got Alisson Becker. We've got Joe Gomez. We got Wataru Endo. And we got Quansah. All of these players were in the fantastic category. Better than expected, Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones, Kelleher, Tsimikas, Connor Bradley. Injured, Jota, Bajcetic, Matip and Thiago. Average, Gakpo, Konate and Szoboszlai. Below average, Gravenberch and Robertson. Get ready to learn Chinese. Ni hao to the Shanghai Sharks. You get me? Diaz, Nunez and Adrian. I'm going to say something to the chat right now. If you had any opportunity to change anything in this list, what would you change? A9, that's just based on performances this season. Calm down, Habibi. If you had the opportunity to change anything on this list, what would you change right now? Who would you move? Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. Forget Mane and Firmino. Even Origi and Minamino. Tell me, can you tell me based on what? Besides the fact you like his ponytail? Tell me based on what? Tell me based on what? Because you know I'm always ready for the shit. You want to go there? You want to go there? Darwin stats. Let's go. You want to fucking go there? I'll fucking go there. You want to go there? Let's do it. Let's do it. Fuck the tier list. It's been fucked already. Okay? Let's go. You want to go there? Oh, I'm going to go there. Oh, you made me go there. See how it's not my fault anymore? You made me go there. It's your fault. Not my fault. I don't want to do this. I did not want to fucking do this, but you made me do this. There you are. There you are. Donkey Stats 2024. There you are. There you are. Wow. Wow. 27 big chances missed with how many goals? 11. 11 goals, 27 big chances missed. 11 goals, 27 big chances missed. 11 goals, 27 big chances missed. You want to go to the big chances missed list? Big chances missed. Big chances missed. Missed Premier League. You want to go there? Let's fucking go there. Oh, you made me go there. I don't want to go there. Oh, look who's top. Erling Haaland. But you know the difference? Erling Haaland has about 30 Premier League goals. Oh, look who's second. Darwin fucking Nunez. There you are. There you are. 27 big chances missed with 11 fucking goals. All of the guys over here, all of the guys over here have more goals than him. All of them. All. If we had Erling Haaland at Liverpool Football Club, we would have been league champions. Forget all this sign a defender crap. Forget all this. If we just had Erling Haaland instead of that useless fraud, we would have been league champions. Big up to Todor, who says, I'm sure Klopp told Nunez he was a mistake. Hey, I hope he told him. You get me? I hope he told him he was a mistake, because he clearly is a mistake, whether people like it or not. You know, whether it doesn't fly in your mind and you think he's some form of incredible signing or whatever. Bro, guys, crap. Time to move on. Anyway, this was your tier list. This was your player ratings this season. I think I made a very fair list, very fair ratings, no agendas. We just spoke the truth. You get me? Big up to every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Shout out to Todor. Shout out to Bjorn, Nags, Cave, Joe, 6 UCLs, Aaron, and Ray for the super chats. Big up to you guys. Hit the like button. Subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. We'll be back tomorrow, inshallah, for the FA Cup champion. Did I just say FA Cup champions? For the FA Cup, you get me, final. And then after that, you know, we will be there, inshallah, for Al-Ahwa tomorrow at 11 p.m. UK time. Love to all of you guys, and I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, inshallah. Peace.